Think hell just froze over. Bipartisanship on Capitol Hill, a group of 8 senators, Republicans and Democrats, proposing a new and wide-ranging plan for immigration reform. Now, one of those senators, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, joins us. Good evening, sir. So are we going to get bipartisan immigration reform?
Well, there will be no immigration reform unless it's bipartisan. But if you want to talk about the president bringing us together and being a bold leader, in 2007, when we tried to do immigration reform, he folded like a cheap suit when the labor AFL-CIO got mad at the bill to allow temporary workers. Senator Obama put a sunset on the temporary worker provision, which destroyed the bill for business. So I don't need a lecture from Barack Obama about bipartisanship. He was never very good at it in the Senate. And if you're going to get a bill, you need the president involved. So, Mr. President, when you speak tomorrow to the nation about immigration reform, I hope you don't suggest that you're going to take pathway to citizenship and delink it from border security, because if you don't secure the border, we know what happens. You're going to have 12 million illegal immigrants 20 years from now.
President Obama gave a speech about immigration reform at American University in July of 2009, and I went up and listened to the speech. At the time, he had a Democratic House, a Democratic Senate. Why would he not take advantage of that time and do immigration reform? Is it because you truly can't move multiple bills through Congress? You guys can't eat and chew gum at the same time and do two things, or wasn't his heart in it?
Well, I think what he did in 2008, he promised comprehensive immigration reform in the first year of his presidency, and he led off with Obamacare. And that took all the oxygen out of the room.
Could he do it both? He can't do both?
Well, by the time Obamacare was done, it took the whole year. The place was divided and bitter, and all the political capital he had in that first year of his presidency, he picked the most divisive issue he could find. Rather than bringing us together, he passed a bill on party line votes, the Cornhusker kickback, the Louisiana Purchase, behind closed door negotiating. Not one Republican voted for it in the Senate. If he had focused on comprehensive immigration reform in a bipartisan fashion, we'd have had it done in 2009.
But could they be done at the same time? I mean, couldn't they have been? There's no sort of rule that you have to do one and wait for the next one.
No, but there's a logic to spending your political capital wisely and keeping your word. He promised comprehensive immigration reform in his first year. He didn't lift a finger. And here we are, a bunch of Republicans and Democrats in the Senate leading yet again on this issue. I hope the president, when he speaks tomorrow, will understand that to get this done, he's going to have to be a genuine bipartisan partner and not create political friction over this. This will not get done without the president being involved.
Well, how come the Senate, bipartisan Senate group today came out and made the announcement about the Senate plan? It's an outline of a plan, knowing that the president was going to go out to Nevada tomorrow and announce his. Was that to undermine the president somewhat? No,
it was to let the president know that if you want to get a deal done, if you want to solve the problem, here's a blueprint. You've got 8.
But could you have waited till Wednesday or made a phone call to him?
I don't know why he's doing this.
But I want to know why you guys did it the day before him.
Well, we were talking with the White House for a long time, and we said, instead of going in 2 different directions, let's try to come together. We got to get the House on the board, and we got to get the president on board, because you just can't pass a bill through the Senate and make it law.
You don't think it's funny that you guys came out a day before and sort of took the wind out of his sails?
No, it wasn't funny at all.
I mean funny being peculiar.
No, I think what's peculiar is the president wants to go and basically chart a different path. And what I've heard about what he's going to say there's no need to link a pathway to citizenship to border security. Excuse me, Mr. President, the last time we provided a pathway to citizenship and didn't secure our border was in 1986. I'm not going to do that again. We're never going to do that again. We're never going to allow people to have a legal status until we secure our border.
All right.